Beneath the shifting sands of the Peruvian desert lies a mystery that has haunted explorers, archaeologists, and historians for centuries. The story of a city that vanished overnight. Locals call it Ciudad Perdida del Sol, the lost city of the Sunday. According to ancient tales passed down through generations, it was a city so advanced, so radiant in its splendor, that it seemed to challenge the gods themselves. Yet one day, without a warning, it was gone. No ruins, no ashes, nothing but silence and sand. In 1912, an American explorer named William Carter led a small expedition deep into the Nazca Desert. He wasn't looking for gold or treasure, he was searching for evidence of a civilization that, according to ancient Spanish manuscripts, once thrived in that very region. The locals warned him not to go. They said the land was cursed. At night, strange lights were seen flickering across the dunes, and the wind carried whispers that no one could explain. But Carter, driven by ambition and obsession, ignored every warning. On the third day of the journey, his team stumbled upon what seemed like carved stone emerging from beneath the sand at the top of a massive temple buried almost completely. They began digging. Piece by piece, a structure began to emerge, massive stone walls, engraved with symbols no one could decipher. Unlike the Inca or Mayan glyphs known to archaeologists, these were entirely different, a language lost to time. As they unearthed more, they found streets paved with dark stones, shards of pottery, and fragments of gold ornaments. Carter's journal described it as a city trapped in time, frozen beneath centuries of dust. But then, the discoveries stopped. On the fifth day, one of the workers disappeared. His footprints led to the edge of the dig site, and then, nothing. It was as if he had been swallowed by the earth itself. That night, a sandstorm struck, fierce and violent. When the team woke the next morning, the city was gone again. The desert had reclaimed it overnight. Carter barely made it back to Lima. He told his story to the Royal Geographic Society, but no one believed him. His photographs had been destroyed in the storm, and the artifacts he claimed to have recovered were missing. Many thought he had gone mad. Yet his journal recovered years later from a private collection detailed the exact coordinates of where he believed the city lay buried. In 1954, a second expedition was launched using his notes. They found nothing. No ruins, no artifacts, just endless dunes. But among Carter's sketches was something that caught the attention of modern researchers: a circular pattern surrounding the city's supposed location, resembling the Nazca lines. Are those massive geoglyphs only visible from the sky? Could there be a connection? Some believed the city was not merely lost but deliberately hidden, buried by its own inhabitants to protect something sacred. Ancient legends from the region speak of a people who worshipped the sun as a living entity, not a god of light, but a god of knowledge. They claimed to have harnessed energy directly from the earth, using crystals and magnetic stones to power their city. To outsiders, it would have seemed like magic. To them, it was science. But when Spanish conquistadors arrived in South America, entire civilizations were destroyed, temples burned, and knowledge erased. The story goes that the priests of the Sun City foresaw their end and sealed their home beneath the sand, taking their secrets with them. Modern technology has tried to solve this mystery. In 2010, satellite scans revealed strange anomalies beneath the Nazca Desert, geometric patterns buried deep underground. They matched some of the shapes in Carter's drawings. Archaeologists rushed to the site, but once again, the desert offered no answers. Digging yielded nothing but dry earth and broken stone. It was as if something was there, but just beyond reach, a phantom city flickering between history and myth. Some scientists suggested that underground water movements might be causing illusions, or that shifting sands could have hidden and re-hidden ruins over centuries. But others whispered darker theories. Some believed the city was never human at all. Ancient astronaut theorists point to carvings found near Nazca that depict humanoid figures with large eyes and elongated skulls, a shape eerily similar to depictions found in Egypt and Mesopotamia. Could an advanced civilization have existed long before recorded history, connected across continents? If so, Perhaps the lost city of the sun was not destroyed but simply abandoned. A remnant of an age when humanity walked alongside beings we no longer understand. Late one evening, a drone operator scanning the desert noticed something strange: a perfectly symmetrical circle glowing faintly beneath the surface, as if made of glass. But when a team went to investigate the next morning, the coordinates led them to a patch of sand indistinguishable from any other nothing. Yet when the footage was analyzed, the glowing circle was undeniably there, for a few seconds, before fading. The footage sparked debate across the archaeological community, reigniting interest in the legend. Was it a mirage, a camera glitch, or something truly buried beneath? There's also the matter of the locals, descendants of the ancient Nazca people who still refuse to go near certain parts of the desert. They say the ground there hums at night, vibrating softly, and that sometimes you can see faint golden lights moving below the surface. It breathes, one elder said. The city breathes beneath the sand. For generations, they've held ceremonies to honor the sun, not as a celestial body, but as a sleeping god, one that may awaken if disturbed. In 2023, a small research team from the University of Cusco conducted ground-penetrating radar scans at the site Carter marked. What they found defied logic. About 30 meters below the surface, the scanners picked up a massive circular chamber, artificial, with perfect symmetry. Yet when they tried to dig, their equipment malfunctioned. Compasses spun uncontrollably, batteries drained, and one researcher suffered severe disorientation. The dig was abandoned after 2 days. The official report claimed the anomalies were due to magnetic interference, but the raw data suggested something far more mysterious: energy signatures consistent with metallic structures. So where did the lost city go? If it ever truly existed, why has it eluded discovery for so long? Some suggest it's still there, preserved beneath the sand in a natural vacuum, untouched by time. Others think it was destroyed by cataclysm, swallowed by an earthquake or volcanic eruption, like Atlantis beneath the sea. But perhaps the truth is stranger. Perhaps the city vanished not by natural disaster, but by design, a self-sealing vault created by a civilization advanced enough to erase its own existence. When you stand in the Nazca Desert today, all you see is emptiness, a flat expanse stretching endlessly beneath the sun. But if you close your eyes, you might feel it, the faint tremor beneath your feet, the echo of something vast and ancient sleeping just below. Maybe, one day, shifting sands will uncover the truth. Until then, the lost city remains what it has always been: a ghost in history, a whisper in the wind, a reminder that some secrets were never meant to be found. And as night falls over the desert, and the stars shimmer above the horizon, you can almost imagine the glow of that ancient city returning for a moment, golden towers rising from the sand, silent streets gleaming in moon.